almost don't even want to do this yet. Let's just go get that ball bearing. May we never die to anything. And I need to go up here to this black hole. Welcome to episode 2 of my leveling through PvP series here on Bellmonk.
I didn't notice you there.
This footage was recorded from a recent Twitch stream that I had, where I made the decision to clear out all the Limgrave dungeons and move on to the frightening world of Liurnia. In order to do that, I had to spend all the souls I earned in the last episode, which was a lot of souls. So I just went to get the somber first ball bearing so that I could buy smithing stones. That way, I don't need to invest in those again. I can level all my weapons up to +3, and that will nicely expand the range of activity I have, since my character is already level 21. After going through this fine little dungeon in the Weeping Peninsula, we get invaded by my good friend here, Mythic Palms. Looks like blood grease on a vulgar militia saw, so a little bit of bleed buildup, and the very polite offhand Antspur Rapier Cold Infused. So I've got 3 statuses building up on this, and I can't hit this person for the life of me. GG's, your setup is incredibly fun, well thought out, and makes for engaging gameplay. As we've been going through some of these Limgrave dungeons, we've been summoning our fellow gamers here for some jolly co-op, getting some sunbros. So coolest kid pool, you got some nice sliders. I like the way you Dragon Breath the first boss of the game. GG's. And this part was fun. I was running through most of Limgrave, Tonnertongue, doing a bunch of dungeons. I only fought a couple of invaders, and these first 2 that I showed were the ones that I fought. Just normal Antspur Rapier, Raptor Talon duelists. Nothing really, strange about that. Level 20. And this next one is probably the best fight of the whole day, not because of the fight itself, but because of the results of the fight. So this invader is the only one who has a somewhat non-cheesy setup, and in fact they've got kind of a suboptimal weapon, the scythe. It is cold, and I don't have much resistance here apparently. But yeah, they're trying to go for that true combo Loretta Slash, get the cold proc maybe. Pretty nice though, I like the Loretta Slash and the scythe. But I poke, interrupt, catch flame, roll catch the panic roll. Pretty easy. 4-hit W there. And yeah, I was happy to fight that person. That was a good fight. And then they sent me a little hate mail. So I told them I was streaming on Twitch, and they had no interest. They didn't care that I prove that I'm just going through the game. Normally, I'm not standing at Grace's waiting to clap invaders. I got so distracted by it, my sunbro died. They died. Come on, dumbass. After that good time killing every single invader I came across, I went into some invasions, get a few more runes, maybe try to level up again and push the run a little bit in order to get some new things, maybe some new setups. And yeah, just have fun because I like invading. So GG's on that Phantom. That Phantom really wanted to cast their magic no matter what. They're worth about 10k, a cool 10k, which is really nice for my run, so happy about that one. In this next invasion, we of course have your classic, 2-person group summoning in some invaders in the middle of Limgrave. Maybe they're just going through the game, but I was a bit skeptical of that just based on their setup. Seem somewhat PvP oriented. This Vyke's is decently good. just want to say something about Vykes here. Back when I started invading, Vykes was a very intimidating weapon because of the Manus buildup, and just because generally Manus is kind of busted in the game, and I'd always be afraid to fight it. And I think that a lot of people who have it drop for them at this level, they think that it is really sort of powerful and unbeatable, and they really, really like the Frenzy Flame Thrust. So this is just an example of something in the game where there are moves that people really enjoy and really think are overpowered and can easily kill people, and maybe they can't kill people who are pretty new to the game, but there are a lot of moves in this game, especially like Ash of Wars, some of the R2s and things that people will do that can be punished with a backstab pretty much every single time. And this person thinks that they're going for a kill shot with Frenzy Flame Thrust, but actually what they're doing is they're just plunging down into the jaws of doom. So, you know, I try to chase them down. That wasn't a very good swap. But then they go for it again. Look at how long this recovery is. I just walk around, boom. Easy clap. GG's. So yeah, if you have Vykes, maybe rely on that less. Especially if you get backstabbed once. This was just a goofy little fight against a couple of people who were, I guess, just standing at the Church of Ella playing the game normally. Not a gank. I feel like people think that these lower level groups are ganks just because they're in the first few areas and they're low level. Well, if they're just standing there picking their teeth, I'm pretty sure they're trying to kill me and me only. This person is also very easy to roll catch. The running catch flame is an extremely useful roll catch tool. It really comes out quickly, and you can get the timing down where you can reaction roll catch with running catch flame if your angle is correct. Now we're fighting this host, and have you ever heard of rolling? People just don't roll at this level. It's like, I don't understand the logic behind it. This backstab is another example of a move you can easily punish with a BS, the square off move. And actually, funny story, that host was the host of the invasion where I got that other walk around backstab on that sunbro, and I didn't show that the end of that clip because I lost, of course. So no, never show the L's. I really like this invasion. This is an invasion that lasts maybe 5-10 minutes, but I clipped it down. I had to just chase this host around forever, but this part of it, and so I almost cut it out of the video, but I thought that this part was so good that it was worth showing. So, you know, enjoy the end of Epilogue. Kukri kill! I mean, you can't make that stuff up. Just throwing a kukri at someone who's running away. And yeah, this fight was annoying. This person was poking me with a rapier. It deals almost no damage, but it stuns me every time. So, of course, I had to finish them with my own thrusting sword. So yeah, now we're in one of the most fun places to PvP in the whole game, Murkwater Cave. Nothing wrong with this. This, of course, is not a gank. I don't think all the enemies are still in here, but it's kind of funny in a different way because it means that this person summoned 2 people to walk through his 2-minute cave. So I don't know, that's just kind of entertaining, and I wanted to show this clip because, I mean, how many times have you won an invasion in this cave? I would say I don't know if I've ever won one in this particular spot. Every single time it's been some sort of aha, funny L2 gank. So this situation, it's me and my bandit buddies versus this sweet innocent team of 3. So, you know, it's a pretty fair fight. Those bandit buddies aren't very tanky, but neither is this team here. So sometimes at this level, you really just have to pick your spots. I mean, avoiding Reduvia needs to be priority number one, because even if you have some armor at this level, bleed resistance is pretty tough, especially if you didn't get the charm. And it's not really that easy to craft boluses if you're doing an honest run. So really, you just have to focus on staying alive in a lot of these invasions. And I've been watching a lot of footage of me fighting level 20 invasions, and one thing that I can say is that I have found it easier to stick with the invasions in large part because of the lower damage. So if you ever want to practice learning to invade, practice fighting against multiple people in a sort of low pressure setting, look at all these people in this video. They're all just fighting out in the fields. They've got pretty normal or off meta builds, and we're just having a good old time scrapping. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more Elden Ring PvP content.